Look, y'all, it's been a minute since I actually been in these books. Y'all remember? It just seemed like a forever. You know what I'm saying? When you stray away from them and you don't really read like you should. But the and the ascent high places. Hold on, wait a minute. Let me look that word up to make sure that I'm not mispronouncing misbreaking that word down. Hold on a second here. Let's see here. I hate I have to do this here because I had reading problems in the past. So let's see here. I'm just not getting back to my reading. It seemed like I might have took a long break. You know what I'm saying? Because I had to let some things process. All right, let's go. Let's see. Ancient. What is that? Hold on. It's still hidden. Hold on. Let's see here. What is ANCIN? Oh, hold on. I said that wrong. No. Shit. ANCIENT. What is that?
Here's the definition of ancient belonging to the very
Yeah. Yeah. The ancient high places. Much of the world seen today seems to be centered in the region of the Middle East or the area Palestinian. This land is significant from an historical and biblical perspective, since it is the land of the Bible and was the ancient site where Israel once lived. But what is its significance today? Okay, the land of Palestine. There are many references to the ancient high places in the Old Testament. The high places were sites of preeminences in the land, which with such as centers of worship, places of sacrifice and offerings and prayer, and sanctuary sites. And First Samuel chapter 9 verses 12 through 14, and First Chronicles chapter 16 verse 39, and First Kings chapter 2 and verses 2 First Kings chapter 3, my bad. First Kings chapter 3 verses 2 through 4, Isaiah chapter 16 verse 12, Leviticus chapter 26 verse 30 and verse 31, Amos chapter 7 verse 9. Jeremiah was a high place. Micah 1:5. Well, as was Gibeon in First Chronicles chapter 21 and verse 29. These high places in Palestine were thus the center of attention and the most important areas of the land. While these places were the center of attention during the biblical time, the events surrounding the Jewish occupation of Palestine has apparently led many to believe they are still relevant today as in the days of old. How does the Jewish occupation of Palestine help in identification of Esau Edom? And the word Edom means red. That refers to the white race. Let's reflect upon the biblical maximum that what is popular amongst men is not representative of the ways of God's Isaiah chapter 55, verse 8. The common or popular doctrine amongst men is that the Jews are Israelites, and as such, they must return to Palestine to fulfill Bible prophecy. This erroneous concept has become known as Zolism, which has developed into a political movement for political movement for the benefit of the Jews. Although the term Zionism derived from the biblical word Zion. Zionism is derived from the biblical word Zion. We must distinguish between what the Bible says about Zion from the popular concept known as political Zionism. The Bible and Zion. Zion or Mount Zion was the highest of several hills on which Jerusalem was built, and thus represented the greatness and majesty of Jerusalem. Zion was originally a Jebusite stronghold which David had captured, and was thus called the city of David. Second Samuel chapter 5 verse 7 and First Chronicles chapter 11:5. It was here at Mount Zion that David brought the ark of God. 2 Samuel 6 and verse 12 through 18. Zion was the seat of David's rule. It was where his house or place was erected, where the tabernacle was first set up. Zion thus became a sacred site and regarded by God as my holy hill of Zion. Psalms chapter 2 verse 6, and call it Zion, my holy mountain. Joel chapter 3 verse 17. The gates of Zion was loved by God more than all others in Israel. That's Psalms chapter 87 verse 2. It is the place where God dwells. Psalms chapter 9 verse 11. Psalms chapter 68 verse 16. Psalms 132 verse 13. Joel chapter 3 verse 17 through 21. Zion was thus the highest and most sacred of the ancient high places. Prophetic Zion. Much is spoken of Zion within the area of prophecy. The term Zion is frequently used as the title for Jerusalem as a whole and its quality as a holy city. Isaiah chapter 8 verses 18 and Isaiah chapter 10 verses 24 and Isaiah chapter 30 verses 19, Psalms chapter 48 verses 2, Psalms chapter 11 verse 12, and Isaiah chapter 52 and verse 1. Zion is used as a prophetic scene in it and is compared to the New Jerusalem of Revelation chapter 21 verse 2 through 27 as the beautiful city in which the unclean and ungodly are not allowed to enter. It is the land of this prophetic Zion or Jerusalem which God has promised to gather together his people, Israel. So, ancient high places. So, actually, I'm reading from Who is Esau, Edom. It's been a while. Y'all notice it's been a while since I actually quoted from this. I kind of like took a break or whatever, you know what I'm saying, to process what I should have been processing or whatever. Located, page 34. Locating location of Zion. The Zion or Jerusalem of prophecy was also to be in captivity. Isaiah 52 verse 2. It was to be in plain and trouble, thus needing to be delivered or redeemed from the hands of its enemies. Micah chapter 4 verses 9 through 10. This Zion is thus not some heavenly abiding or spiritual city. It is to be a physical place on earth, an indication of where this gathering of Israel people would be, was revealed in a prophetic promise to David, where God said, moreover, I will appoint a place for my people Israel, and will plant them, and that they may dwell in a place of their own, and move no more. This is all going, we all know this is going into Israel's place in slavery and all that type of stuff. These words of this book, page is hard. These words of him, some of these words are hard. The National Geographic magazine, volume, I don't know what that is, volume volume 5, page 8, 5, 6, 7, 8, volume 8. 8. Yeah, I know the V and I, 3 I's it stands for 8. May 1907 says of 1905 Russian revelation that the revolutionary leading nearly all belong to the Jewish race. The national Russian revelation that the revolutionary leaders nearly all belongs to the Jewish race, and the most effective revolutionary agency is the Jewish Bund, page 314. The American Hebrew magazine, September the 10th, 1920 states, the ball vis. I used to know what that word was, but I don't know. Balvis revelation in Russia was the work of Jewish brains, of Jewish dissatisfaction of Jewish planning, whose goal is to create a new order in the world. Martha, Martin, I don't know what that Martarian, a martyr in his book, Jew and Non-Jew, published by the Uniting of American Hebrew Congregations, states the socialism was originated by Jews today. Jews played a leading role in its spreading and interpretation. The Jewish Encyclopedia in 1905, volume 6, it states that Jews have been prominently identified with the modern socialist movement from its very inception, page 418. The Jews Chaim Westman state the Jews state by Great Britain and will fight on the side of the democracy. The Universal Jewish Encyclopedia, Volume 2, page 49. I haven't really gotten to no deep stuff in here, but that's okay. I'll just come back and read some more. I just like reading. You know, it's been a minute since I actually did it, and then I got one here called I want to go learn the words. It's a lot of words in here that I don't know, but I believe if I stick with it, I'm gonna learn. It's called the Khazars are the fake Jews. You see what I'm saying? They are the fake Jews, and they try to come up with a 13th tribe, but it's nowhere in the Bible. There's no way in the world you can come up with a 13th tribe. No matter how hard they try to lie, they can't. They just can't do it. You know. They just can't do it. I hope that reading was really edifying. Did I really explain anything? I might have did a little bit. So I'm gonna get up out of here and I'm gonna see y'all later tonight. I'm gonna see y'all later on today sometime. Because I gotta go to bed and get some rest, man. All right.